In this episode of Angular for the Visual Learner, we will be defining function, parameter, and argument. Let's start with function. The definition of a function is a block of code written to perform a particular task. In this example, our function is making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is a simple function pushing pre-designated ingredients to the array and returning a sandwich. This doesn't allow us to change the ingredients at all.
Knife, bread jelly, add peanut butter, return sandwich, done.
Next, we're going over parameter. In this case, our parameters are sandwich options for the user. We do this by looping through a set of ingredients and pushing them to an array. We'll go over for loops in more detail in just a second. This gives the user the option of customizing their sandwich. The difference between argument and parameter is like a parking space and a car. The parameter is the parking spot. It's a placeholder for a value. When the function is called and it receives that value is the argument. For loops iterate through a set of information and performs a task on each one. For example, displaying them or adding a button to each one. This is the classic way of writing a for loop. A for loop is usually broken into 3 statements separated by commas. I is the counter. I can be anything, as long as it's consistent throughout your loop. Statement 1 defines the starting point for the counter. Statement 2 defines the stopping point. As long as statement 2 is true, the loop will continue. When statement 2 is false, the loop will stop. Statement 3 increases I each time the loop iterates. With Angular, there's a new syntax, a shorter, cleaner version with the 3 statements already defined by Angular. All you have to do is fill in these blanks. If you have a great way of explaining something visually, sketch it out and send it to me. I would love some help with this process. Stick figures are always welcome.